Welcome back. There is the starting order for the penultimate group here. Out on the ice already, the French couple, Abitbol and Stephane Bernabis, bronze medalists in the European Championships last year. Then Kyoko Ina and Jason Dungjen from the USA, who won American Nationals and beat Jenny Meno and Todd Sand, the twice bronze medalists in the World Championships in the process. Then it's Christy Sargent and Chris Burtz from Canada. They had a sensational short program, trying to restore Canada's pride in pair skating. And then finally Oksana Kazakova and Artur Dmitriev, who I must say I was hoping would win this competition. They're not going to, I don't think, now, but they might get a medal if they can reproduce some sensational form that we saw last year at Europeans. But of course here Artur only doubled out on his side-by-side toe loop, and that meant that they were fixed down in 6th place, and they're going to have to fight as if their lives depended on it to move up to get a medal. But it's a very high standard, Chris, in the penultimate group.
It is quite phenomenal. We've seen some good quality pair skating already, but again, the standard is going to rock up in this group. There really was nothing between the top 7 or 8 pairs, was there, last night?
No.
The standard of the competition was phenomenal. Very, very few errors indeed.
The French couple that have not been in the best of form this year, but suddenly here reproduced some of the magic that we saw when they won that bronze medal Europeans last year. Kyoko Ina and Jason Dungjen, well, they did nothing wrong, faultless in their short program, and they're probably a little mystified why they're down in 5th place. The answer is the others were quite exceptional. Winners of American Nationals must have given them tremendous confidence.
They came out here last night as if we're the champions, didn't they? In that short program, full of comps.
They're the Canadians, trained by Chris's brother, Paul, Christy Sargent and Chris Burtz, following a long line of very, very strong pair skaters from Canada. Paul Martini, Barbara Underhill, and then Isabelle Brasseur and Lloyd Eisler. They're in 8th place at the moment, but looking very solid indeed.
Yes, I think they'll have to skate out of their socks really to pull up from that 8th position. So the quality of the skaters in front of them.
And last to go, Oksana Kazakova and Artur Dmitriev. A lot of people's hopes shattered, mine particularly, when Artur doubled out. She was spot on, as she has been for much of the last 2 years. Very solid jumper, tremendous choreography, great feel for her music, and he is just a staggering talent.
He really is. It was a strange choice of music, wasn't it? 2001 Space Odyssey, but the way they interpreted it was phenomenal. So much energy. Not easy choice of music at all. Can't wait to see the free.
Just a chance, sorry Chris, just a chance that one of these two might get a medal, one of these couples. But they're relying on mistakes from those above them, which are unlikely. There might be one mistake in each program, but there's going to need to be more than one for these couples to get a medal. But it's very important as they vie for position as we move in towards the Olympics.
I was going to say, you can almost feel the tension in here. There's a little bit of a buzz and a hum around the stadium.
Yes, there's little jokes now. All the lightheartedness is gone. This is the nitty-gritty. And it's packed out.
Good to see a lot of the skaters have come down to support their teammates. The area put aside for the competitors is just about jam-packed. I have to say, they haven't got much room, have they?
They haven't.
Ladies and gentlemen, last minute of war.
going to really test the atmosphere of this little stadium in the next hour or so. It's compact. The spectators close to the rink, and they're up for it. Could there possibly be an end to the Russian stranglehold on the pairs competition? Remember, skaters from what was the Soviet Union have won 11 times out of the last 14.
Interesting to see, looking down here, Oksana Kazakova, Artur Dmitriev spending probably 90% of this warm-up skating on their own. There he is. Really getting a feel of the ice.
How many times it's gone away from the Soviet Union or Russia over the last 3 years. Last few years, Radka Kovalikova and Rennie Novotny in Birmingham in '95, Isabelle Brazeau and Lloyd Eisler in '93, Underhill and Martini in '84.
Sur la glace, on the ice, Abitbol, Bernabis.
In 7th place, first to go in this penultimate group in the pairs free program, Sarah Abitbol and Stephane Bernabis from France. Sarah 21, Stephane 23. Best they've done in Worlds is 9th, but they go into this free program lying in 7th and looking upwards. Jean Roland Rack. And Claude Bajaz, the choreographer, Gilles Baer, also there in support. So a mixture of music. Havana Gila begins. Got a feel in that split triple twist. Look very confident. Double axel thrown there. No! Down she goes on the side-by-side triple toe.
Such a pity. Seemed to drop her head after the turn and didn't get the weight over the toe.
She's lost it. Hardly got airborne in the first part of that combination, the double axel.
Well, that was superb. The triple loop, and all credit to her. She had to dig deep there.
Strong finish, but not a great beginning. And no chance for a medal. It was a fairly obscure chance anyway, but none now. In fact, they may find themselves dropping.
Some very, very costly errors in the programme. Here's the triple toe. If you watch, Away was a little bit too far forwards after the 3-turn, didn't get over the toe. Heads down throughout the jump. Left leg a little bit too far. He made heavy weather of it, but Sarah down out. Quickly back into the programme, which is good. But I was really pleased to see her dig deep and get that throttle loop out after making 2 errors. Singled out on the side-by-side double axles as well. When they're on form, these two are a formidable force. They were great in the short programme.
But they've never put it together at World Championships, and it's beginning to look like it's not a coincidence.
There's the loop. And you can see that right hand was there just in case, wasn't it?
Here's Jean-Roland Rackel. His expression is not as ecstatic as it was yesterday, when time after time they were producing just what he wanted. This hasn't been, and the judges taking their time now, because it's difficult to know where they're going to slot them. Are they going to be in first place in the free? Maybe not. Still the Chinese who are winning the free.
I have to say, I think you've got to go with the Chinese.
I see would.
The speed was there, the technique was there. Another mistake.
So the judges taking an age. It's getting more and more difficult, and you can forgive them. It's crucial.
Abitbol and Stephane Bernabis, France.
What will it be? Agonizing. They know it's not going to be good, but how bad? Well, that the Australian has them in 8th place. There'll be an inquiry after that. And they're in front of the Chinese, which is not in my book. 6 first places, and they lead a moment.